You've been following this stuff with Diddy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been following like the trial, the PDF document, all that other stuff.
Well, there's no trial yet.
I mean, not trial. Sorry, not trial.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
sorry. It's trial, the litigation.
Right.
Yeah. So now, what's interesting is there are a lot of people on YouTube who are doing. And people probably say that we're doing the same thing, but the people on YouTube who are doing a lot of like kind of gossip tones to it. It's like here's the tea on Diddy,
Yeah.
and it's a much bigger issue. We did a video on it. We did a whole episode on it. You should check that episode out. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. But what's interesting is that people seem to be in one accord thinking that Diddy is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That because of all the things that he's doing or has done, that he is objectively in the wrong.
Right.
We would agree.
Right.
Okay, we would agree. Now, what's interesting is that people don't seem to realize that Diddy is just doing what they make music about.
Mm-hmm. He has the resources to do it.
He has the resources to do it, and we don't.
That's it. He's doing it.
That's very interesting. Yeah. Now, people are deeming him evil for doing the things that he says he does in his music that they purchase.
Yeah. He wasn't lying.
He wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Interesting. Before we get into that real quick, as far as the culture, I remember being shocked at Cassie. I mean, years ago, obviously, Cassie coming out. What was that? She was in Step Up.
She was in Step Up.
It was like Step Up 3, wasn't it?
2 was To the Streets.
Oh,
man.
2. That's right. Step Up to the Streets. That's right. She was the prissy dancer.
Well, yeah, she was trying to be a part of the group, but she just wasn't the right style.
Yeah, true.
Whatever.
You remember that movie pretty well. So I remember finding out that she was dating Diddy.
Yeah.
And that was shocking.
Yeah.
But I mean, you do like a kind of like a before and after. I mean, obviously that's before Diddy. That's during the Step Up premiere, actually, on the left-hand side. Then this is during, obviously. So here's the left side is 2008.
Yeah.
Take a guess on the right side. What year that is?
2010.
2009. I mean, just a year.
Yeah,
the next year.
Everyone seems to have that transformation. You got Miley Cyrus and now JoJo Siwa.
Yeah.
These people, man.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. That's not Diddy's doing. That's the industry.
That's the industry.
Diddy is a representative of the industry.
He's a gatekeeper too.
He's a gatekeeper. Yeah. And that's what we're seeing in this. And so a lot of people are doing a lot of things on like gossip and like, I heard this about Jay-Z and I heard this about this person. I heard this. And look, if any of these people, we want light to be shown in the darkness for the Lord's glory and for people's protection, that they would actually come to know the Lord through all of this stuff. These blasphemers all up in Hollywood, really, they deserve it. They deserve it.
Yeah.
And they better hope that through this judgment that comes, that they can come to know the truth and escape true judgment. They better hope and pray that that's the case. However, people are eerily silent about how we glorify this in the culture.
We do. We defend it too.
We defend it.
We try to claim it as our own.
What do you mean?
Our white people. This is ours. Stay off of this.
Ooh.
You were talking about that Mr. Louisiana, Mr. Weatherall.
Who's that?
A bunch of white girls dancing to the song in Louisiana.
Oh.
And black people are like, oh, no, that's us.
Oh.
Get off of that.
It's the other one you sung. Go ahead and join in with them ladies.
All right. Why is it only girls though? If it's a line dance,
I'm sure it's some event.
Okay.
But
and so you're saying people were saying like they were clowning that because black people are the only ones who can do line dance. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's black people music.
Have mercy. Have mercy. Now, here's the thing. There is something that we did own. And we sought to own it for a long time, and we've owned it pretty long in hip hop culture and R&B culture and just like pop culture. Something that we have glorified is what Diddy is doing, and that's the sexualization of life.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, of anything moving, sexualizing it and doing what you want with it sexually. Man, we glorify that. So I don't understand how we can jump on like Me Too trains and like women empowerment trains and stuff like that when women have been nothing but sex objects in entertainment forever.
Yeah.
In hip hop, you're nothing but a butt and breasts. And if you're an artist who's rapping as a woman, you're nothing but a butt and breasts. Nobody's listening to you because of your bars.
Right.
Are you kidding me? And you're not even marketed because of your bars, but your bra. Did I drop a bar? No, that's not a bar. Okay. So now I'm going to start here. People are probably like, huh? Why are you using this? This is interesting because I remember my first time going to National Harbor when it was done. And this was in the height of like all of that, women empowerment, Me Too stuff. And then I saw this statue. Now, in National Harbor, there are iconic American historical kind of moments.
Yeah.
There's a figurine of a sailor and a wife kissing, either hello or goodbye, whatever, as far as the world wars going on. You have presidents. And then here you are with Marilyn Monroe, a human woman who's nothing but a sex object to us.
Yeah.
And so what she's memorialized here in National Harbor is that iconic image to sell sex of her standing under a gate and blowing up her dress, which a man decided to do that.
Right. Of course.
And women want to be her. We glorify that.
Yeah.
If women could talk to her and ask her, hey, what was your life like in Hollywood? I wonder what type of answers they'd get.
Yeah. I find it pretty ironic how the Me Too movement and women empowerment actually, instead of creating more modesty in women,
it created more licentiousness.
Yeah. What is that about?
And degraded womanhood.
Yeah.
Degraded femininity.
Right.
The beauty of womanhood and beauty of femininity. As a matter of fact, women hate femininity more than men.
Yeah.
Men love femininity.
Yeah, they love it.
They just hate it on men. Men love femininity. Women today hate femininity. You know what they love? Masculinity. And not on men.
No. Right.
How'd we get here?
Yeah.
So let's move on. We're not going to make this too long. So there's another thing. So this is what we've owned. This is what we have sought to own in culture. And you're the one that just told me that there's a documentary coming out, and I don't know if people want this documentary.
I think it's already out.
Really? Have mercy. This is from Freaknik. Now, if you are unfamiliar with what Freaknik was this kind of annual celebration in Atlanta where people came. Obviously, the culture was hip hop. And there was music, there was dancing, there was food, there was a bunch of other stuff. But what the over-encompassing theme, as revealed in the title, was sex.
Yeah.
Sexual licentiousness, sexual deviance. And guess who the main appetizers are on these things? Women.
Black women.
Black women. Now, it's Atlanta, so yes, there were some dudes probably there going to look for dudes, and then get back to their masculinity on Monday with their fake beards. They didn't have fake beards in Atlanta at that time. But Atlanta, y'all be fake, man.
Yeah.
I can't deal with y'all. But here we are. This is Freaknik. It's referenced in so many rap songs. Rappers and whatever are there, but the people are flocking there too, like these women. As a matter of fact, the very pose that these women are doing became so infectious in culture that every girl who took a photo thought they had to turn and show their butt first.
Yeah. Yeah. Next to the little terrible airbrush.
Every girl
tarps
thought that that's the way you took a picture.
Yeah.
You turn around and show your butt. All that to say is this, guys, Diddy's just doing what we celebrate.